Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the Australian dollar ended the overnight session with mild gains after peaking at the start of the US session at 80.26. However, did manage to pull back to a low of 80.15 after the US lawmakers reached an agreement to end the US government shutdown. The lack of clarity over the US government shutdown is keeping a weight on the US dollar, helping to support and also the momentum for the Australian dollar. However, at this point, I do view the market is still struggling towards the upside and possibly we'll see eventually a bull trap. A bull trap is when the market is declining as the price attempts to go up. Therefore, the market will be caught long and eventually will snap to the downside, and then the panic will see the sellers increase as they try and get out of their position. The euro dollar overnight pretty much unchanged and still holding at presently underneath the resistance of 122.65.75. The US dollar index has posted two lows at 89.94, with this morning posting a low of 90.12, with the support still hanging in there at 89.90. With the recent doji as well as the outside range day still supports at this stage, and with the bearish divergence of a sell-off, with the immediate target seen at 121.60.65. This week, though, we have the European Central Bank rate decision and could soon see a little more clarity on the timing of the first interest rate talks. This has been since the financial crisis. It is viewed that Mario Draghi may take, like other central banks, avoid the issue and try and talk interest rate hikes towards 2019. But if the Fed is looking to go on the 31st of this month, and if the Bank of England goes in February, then I feel the RBA and also the ECB will be next. Resistance on the day sees, as mentioned, at 122.65.75. But it was all cheers for the bulls overnight for dollar yen as the market actually stages an impulse to the upside and climbing away from that support at 110.30, and still at this stage holds a bullish outside range day. A break above 111.25 today would give further momentum and look towards 111.80.85. Now we do also have today the Bank of Japan to meet, and it is viewed that it's unlikely they would change interest rates, which maintain at negative 0.10. However, the market will be carefully monitoring the Bank of Japan's monetary policy statement after the announcement. So keep an eye on that. The pound actually has surprised everybody by rallying and negating now the blow off top, with the break recently in towards the highs of 139.87. Has now questioned where the Brexit talks are as they dry up in January, but they're still apparently behind closed doors and still talking about phase one. So we could soon start seeing some more press release. In terms of where the market's going at this stage, I am a little bit skeptical about the actual advance. However, resistance now comes in at 140.10 to 140.60, with the support seen at 138.70.80. Still a little change in the gold overnight and actually consolidates as it lingers around the 1,330 mark. From a technical point, though, you can see here I am negative. Only to a point when the break of 24 goes, looking down towards 1,312, but I'm a buy from that level because I feel the market will rebound and ratchet higher towards the 45, this year's high, 1,345 that is. I wrap up with oil. The market is still questioning whether it can sell off, but nevertheless, the technicals are supporting the move. So I'm looking down towards $62.60 with a cap seen around $64.40.50. So that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you enjoy the day that's ahead.